Assistant Principal Larkin, good morning. Thank you for joining us here in the MegaCast.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Forgive us while we, clean up the studio a little bit. Who knows who was in here over the weekend?
No.
She appropriately has no comment. That's why you're. That's why you are the assistant principal at West Bloomfield High School. Thank you for joining us. It's good to have you with us, and it's really great that you're participating with us on Facebook. So we're glad to have you. Awful lot has gone on over the past month or so since we started this. Whoever would have known that one day a light switch would go off and you'd be sending all the students home, and they'd be learning from home, and big change for teachers, for students, for parents, for administration. How's everybody doing making all the adjustments?
We're doing fairly well, I think, considering the circumstances. It definitely was a little bit of a shock to the system. I will say, though, that I'm super proud of our district, our teachers, our staff, our administrators, our students. We took one day to really prep for online learning, and that next week is when the governor called school off. So we were definitely prepared to roll out online learning, but that doesn't mean there aren't challenges associated with that. It's definitely a new normal for everybody that we're working to navigate.
Are your students and teachers getting better at it? Have they learned things over these past several weeks, some new strategies that will be helpful going forward?
Yeah, I think we've definitely put time into learning new strategies. A lot of things the first couple of weeks were trial and error. Most of our teachers have never been on Zoom before, and so that was something brand new that we had to navigate. Using Google Classroom to post different lessons, doing screencasts to record themselves lecturing or to record notes. And then students are really engaging with it well. I think we were at a benefit because our students are already very tech savvy, but not being physically in the building and learning one-on-one from the teacher, I think presented some significant challenges. But most of them now are rising to the occasion, and any that need help, we're definitely supporting through it.
Ashleigh Larkin is with us. She is the assistant principal at West Bloomfield High School, joining us today on the MegaCast via Zoom. And Assistant Principal Larkin. So we're coming to the end of the school year. I don't think anyone has any false hopes of a school opening again. But do you think districts, and including West Bloomfield, will look at some enhanced summer programs and other things that we might not normally have embarked on during the summertime?
Absolutely. We have been looking at some enhanced summer programs that would be optional. We're also offering a virtual summer school. So we're offering a variety of courses for students to take both elective and core classes so that they can advance their academics. We also have virtual classes that will be running through a platform called Edgenuity, and those would be for grade improvement or credit recovery, and also to refine skills. And then we're hosting a variety of student sessions throughout the summer with the counselors just to refine some skills in terms of potential test taking, if standardized testing is even an option next year, as well as applying for college and some different things to refine the academic skills like writing essays and those types of things.
Yeah, we have a lot of thoughts. We're thinking a lot about all students, everything they're going through, and in particular, graduating seniors. The challenge just must be for them. I know you're working on a program to have a commencement ceremony so they're properly recognized. That is a challenge in and of itself. I guess we could talk about that. But in addition, the universities around the state of Michigan have all reached out to every student who's graduating this year to say, hey, look, we care about you. We know it's going to be difficult, but communicate with us. If you don't have all of the testing that you normally would have in place, don't worry about it. I assume you saw that communication from the universities, and has that been helpful for graduating seniors?
Absolutely, yes. Most schools at this point, most major universities, we're still waiting on a couple, U of M being one of them, but most have gone test optional at this point or are refining some of their requirements for students that might be applying even for next year. And so that I think has definitely helped ease some of the anxieties for our seniors.
And, we had great leadership from right here in Oakland County. Oakland University got out in front of this big time.
Yes.
And what a great job they've done. They announced already their plans for the upcoming school year. And that's got to be helpful. And maybe some things will need to be adjusted. But how helpful is it that's going on? And I assume you're getting similar feedback and information from the other universities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely helpful. I think, one of the biggest sources of anxiety for everyone, and especially our students, is the unknown. So I think the more that information comes out, the more helpful it is to, work with them to navigate those challenges.
Joining us via Zoom from who knows where, we'll find out in a minute, Ashleigh Larkin, the assistant principal at West Bloomfield High School. So where are you, Assistant Principal Larkin?
I am currently in my basement at my house. I apologize if you hear a little one screaming upstairs. I do have a 20-month-old who's running around up there.
No, that's kind of the beauty of this whole thing. It's all right. It's cool. That's been fun. I've been enjoying meetings in people's living rooms and kitchens and kids running around, and it's just kind of that's that's part of the new normal. So
it is.
so we understand. I've been told that there are some new health and wellness programs for students and staff during these challenging times. Would you elaborate for us?
Absolutely. So I think one of our main priorities first, before even the academic piece comes in, is the social emotional piece for both our staff and our students. And so for students, we are making sure that we're really providing them with a variety of programs. So the first thing is that our teachers are putting wellness checks on their Google Classroom accounts. And so those occur every day. So they might ask students questions like, how are you sleeping at night? Are you still connecting with friends? Those types of questions just to gauge how they're doing. We're running a program Monday through Thursday called Coffee with Counselors. And so the counselors are hosting 1-hour Zoom meetings where students can log on to get some social emotional support, talk about some of those questions you were mentioning earlier, like college, and some of the things that might be causing them some anxiety.
That's cool because I don't know about you, but when I was in high school, I wasn't allowed to drink coffee. So, the kids drink it. They probably drink coffee like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. We have the Keurig machines in the ice center.
Hold on, Tyler. Are high school kids drinking coffee?
I guess they are. I have seen the coffee machines in the eye center at West.
All right. So you have coffee machines in the eye center then? Is that what you're saying?
We do, yes.
All right, cool.
Students can bring their own pods or purchase them and make their coffee in the morning.
All right. Well, I guess it's just a sign of the times. I'm dating myself. So that's cool. So you have these coffee programs, and they're really not about coffee. They're about getting information to the students. I interrupted you. Is there anything else that you wanted to share with us?
Yeah, the other two major things, we're doing formal wellness surveys every 2 weeks so that the counselors can really gauge where students at and then determine if they might need some one-on-one support. And then the last major thing that we're doing is we're running student yoga through Zoom. So every Tuesday and Thursday, we host a 1-hour yoga session for any students that want to log on and participate.
I love it. I saw some really interesting video over the weekend of some physical education educators doing their thing via Zoom, and you think of all the different things that you would think would be difficult to do in the virtual space, but it was really cool. They figured it out. It was great, and and it was working for everybody. So glad to hear that's going on. So we're on your Facebook page right now, and I know this from the Oakland University page the other day. The president of Oakland University, when we were on their page, made some big news, started talking about graduation, and then everyone checked out the Facebook page. So do you have any secrets that you want to share with us that are going on at West Bloomfield Schools that will blow up our numbers on your Facebook page?
Oh, I don't know if I can reveal all the secrets yet, but I will tell you that we definitely have plans in the works. It is very important that we're honoring our seniors. We've already started doing that in a variety of ways. So the district is putting out these wonderful senior profiles on Twitter. Last Friday, we just had College Signing Day. May 1st is the National Decision Day. And so our students posted with different hashtags like I Decided or Life After Lakers. And said what their plans were for next year. So we had great participation in that. In terms of graduation, we obviously are planning to hold some type of graduation ceremony. It's very important that our seniors are honored for all of their hard work throughout the years. We're looking at a few different options. I think all of us are pretty aware that where we're at right now, I don't know that we can foresee a standard graduation ceremony with everyone in attendance in the stands, and all of the students sitting in their seats. But we're looking at some potential virtual options, as well as potentially like a drive-in setup. Some schools are doing the parade style graduation where they have cars line up and then they get their diploma through their car window. So there's a lot of different creative ideas that are being put out there. But I think the most important thing to know for our seniors and for the parents and guardians of our seniors is that we are going to host some type of graduation ceremony to honor all of these students.
I love all those ideas. I like the drive-by graduation. That sounds like a fun one to me. But there are challenges and all those things, and I know you'll come up with the right solution. I've been telling people that are looking at virtual things, because that's really what we're doing here every day. We're doing virtual television and radio through Zoom and other resources. I just tell people, look, Saturday Night Live pulled it off, and the NFL had the highest ratings ever when they went virtual with the draft. People will figure it out. We're all getting better at all this, so I'm sure whatever solution you come up, the seniors will appreciate it, and you just got to get creative and pivot, and we'll figure it all out. I love the parade idea. That's really cool. So good luck with that, and maybe we can be of some help along the way. We'll have to see.
Thank you. That'd be great.
Ashleigh Larkin, Assistant Principal, West Bloomfield Schools. Anything else you want to share with us today?
I thank you for having me on. I think it's so important for everybody to remember that health and wellness and social, emotional, feelings for our kids come first before the academics. Academics are important, but we've got to make sure that everybody's in a good place in order to learn. And so we're happy to support both our students and our staff with a variety of social emotional programs. And we're going to get through this. We're experiencing a new normal, but if we work together, we can definitely navigate everything that we're going through.
Yeah, you and Pace picked a great time to just to like move in and do this thing and have a change of administration there at the high school. So it's like here we go. But hey, you're doing a great job. Congratulations. Thank you. Ashleigh Larkin, Assistant Principal, West Bloomfield High School. Say hello to Principal Pace, and we look forward to talking to you soon.
Will do. Thank you so much.
All right, there you go. Ashleigh Larkin checking in from West Bloomfield High School.